wisest of men. Daniel 4:17, end quote. The shade. Another notable as absentee was Yemi Osinbajo. The vice president was very active during the 2018 election, but this time he was a no-show. He was supposed to speak at the mega rally, but he didn't come. Yesterday, he announced that he was undergoing surgery on his leg, which obviously explains why he wasn't in Osun for the election itself. Now, the question is, how much did the non-involvement of Aregbesola and Osinbajo affect the APC in Osun State? What do you think? 0700-993-993. Women, call us on 01465-7190. You can also share your thoughts with us via WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. And on Facebook. Facebook is important today because I'll be showing you some videos on Facebook as we go into the hour. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3. Leave your comments as well on the live stream. So many avenues through which to reach us. There's also YouTube in the comment section there. Leave us comments and I'll read them as we go along. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, sir? Welcome, Afolabi. Afolabi, do you think Aregbesola and Osinbajo's non-involvement affected APC?
I don't think their involvement will have made any difference.
Okay.
I think what is happening now is we are hot tired of Tinubu and his arrogancy.
Okay.
To me, that's what I thought play out in Osun State.
Okay.
And I think we are seeing enough of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Afolabi there saying that he thinks the people are tired of Tinubu's arrogance. 99.3, hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
Oh, sorry, please don't let me, because I'm from Osun State.
All right, go ahead.
You see, what happened is that it's not because of Aregbesola and Osinbajo.
Okay.
You recall that even Aregbesola, like I already said, was always behind Oyetola even to 2018.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was after the extra time, if I may use that word, you know, and the power that played, you know, that actually made them to win that time. Okay. But this time around, what actually happened was that, you know, I said I'm just giving you an insider, information.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people that work for Itola during that time, but because of the limited resources of what we call fund and all that, because Itola refused to borrow, you can go and check. That's a fact.
Okay.
So add to the debt Osun State was incurring during Aregbesola, and majorly 75% of people in Osun State they live on civil service, whatever, salary, things like that. So there is no money, and everybody is hungry. That perhaps not has even affected them. They couple with the fact that, you know, Tinubu's overloads and things like that. So that one too could not help. I'm just telling you, and that's why I didn't want to mention
your name.
You know, my name. You understand? So those are the kind of people that work for Oyetola himself. Oyetola is more or less like a brother to me.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So it's just unfortunate. It's not really because he didn't perform or underperform.
Okay.
But a lot of complexity happened both within and outside the party.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for calling to share. Now, we didn't have as many problems with results as we did in 2018. Back then, INEC cancelled the results from so many polling units and ordered a rerun. Also, there were fewer reports of violence and fewer reports of security personnel working for one party or the other. It still happened though, but it was less than in 2018. And when it did happen this time, we saw voters resist. If you're watching our live stream, I'm about to play you a video from a polling unit. Allegedly, the INEC official there did not want to transmit the result electronically. But the voters stopped them and the police from leaving the unit without transmitting the result. If you're listening to your radio, I'm going to play the sound for you, but I recommend that you watch it. Our live stream is Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. I'll wait for you to go there so that I'll play it when you've gone there. Live stream Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook, YouTube Nigeria Info FM. You're there now, Abi? Okay, all right, let me play it for you. We also saw voters storm collation centers. Thousands of them showed up, forced INEC to announce results because in some places INEC was allegedly delaying its announcements. My question for you is, did the voters in Osun just prove to Nigeria that people power can prevent rigging? 0700-993-993-993. Women call us on 01465-7190. Share your thoughts on Facebook. I'm still showing you that footage on Facebook, so if you haven't seen it, you can still see it. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, YouTube Nigeria Info FM. Go ahead and share your thoughts via WhatsApp 080-959-75805. Did the voters in Osun State just prove to Nigeria that people power can prevent rigging? 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show, sir. What's your name?
Good evening to you.
Good evening. What's your name, sir?
My name is Johnson. I'm calling from Ogun State.
Johnson, welcome.
Yeah. You see, people's power really prevailed this time around.
Okay.
Because we saw in fact, I monitored the election in that last 3 years plus. We know the shambles that happened in Osun State. Adeleke family, they are very, very popular.
Okay.
They are very, very popular.
Okay.
So I can categorically say that Adeleke defeated this man. But because of the powers that be that time that made them to deny the mandate. And this time around, despite being incumbent, he proved it again. And the people's power really prevailed because in the sense that the people stood their ground that, look, whatever comes, transmit the result. And I want to, honestly, Buhari has failed in many aspects, but this electoral act, I am beginning to like the man somehow because this is a game changer in subsequent elections. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us. Johnson, 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Afternoon.
sir. What's your name?
Mr. Emmanuel, I'm calling from Lekki.
Welcome, Mr. Emmanuel.
Yeah. What showed in the Osun State result was the power of the people.
Okay.
The people need a change in their life.
Okay.
They decided to elect their choice. So they really came out massively to vote that we don't want this government again. The 4 years, there is nothing to say about them. So they don't want this man again in the office. So that is why you can even watch the old women, the old men, they came man from the house. What about the disability one? They also came to vote. So what I'm trying to say is this. In 2023 presidential election, I believe that this thing will continue. It will still play like that.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. We've got Dr. Smile in Ikota on the line. Hi, Dr. Smile.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm very well. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I think what actually played out was, the new electoral act. That was actually what played out on Saturday.
Okay.
Because if you remember what happened 4 years ago, you understand? You believe that the electronic transmission helped a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my opinion.
All right.
And before I go, I want to say thank you for bringing that lawyer on air.
Okay.
I really learned a lot.
Okay.
I'm also a landlord in many cities in in Nigeria, and I can't go around to check on my tenants.
Okay. All right, Dr. Smile, you're welcome. Thank you very much for calling. You can't talk about a Nigerian election without talking about vote buying. And during the big three, I was telling you, for people who ask you, now my guy, this vote, your Oga counts. This vote, you go count. So tell them that if your vote wasn't important, if the power wasn't really in your hands, they won't try to buy it. They won't try to give you money. Because if they can rig it, they will just rig it. They don't need you. They don't need to give you money to vote for their party. You understand what I'm saying? So the next governor of your state, the next House Assembly Speaker of your state, the next House of Reps member representing your constituency, the senator representing your zone, the next president, you have the literal power to elect them. That statement is truer today than it was several years ago. Like, the power is literally in your thumbs. That's why they keep trying to buy your vote. And we saw it happen in Osun over the weekend. ICPC arrested 3 people for allegedly trying to buy votes. They say they caught them with lists of voters in their polling unit. They were supposed to pay them between 5,000 naira and 10,000 naira each. And if you collect that 5,000 or that 10,000, just reason them, just check them. It go just last you maybe 1 day or 2 days. You don't finish. Because reason say you get generator now, fuel they sell fuel now like 170, depending on where you see. People will call me during big three talk say they buy fuel 170. If they live for like Badagry like 200, 210, 220, now they buy fuel. So imagine say you won't buy 5 liters of fuel, 1,000 don't come out for that 5,000, just like that. Then you say make you buy food where you go use cook okra. I hear one man we calling say with 1,002 you feed cook okra soup. 1,002 don't come out. How much remain now? 3,800. So that 3,800, waiting if he buy. You understand? So that 5,000, if you know what I'm saying, don't finish. So it's literally in your hands. But back to Osun State. Did vote buying affect the results? Well, we saw people rejecting, the money that they came with to buy votes. That needs to be a song. That needs to be a song. I hope you're watching it on our live stream. Remember, I told you today I have so many videos to show you. Our live stream is Nigeria Info 99.3 on YouTube, on Facebook, YouTube Nigeria Info FM. If you didn't catch that video because I played it too quickly, let me play it again. My Yoruba language coach told me that those people were chanting money wasted, money wasted, 10,000, money wasted. Is that correct? You see, I'm very suspicious of my Yoruba tutor, so please, if that's not correct, tell me. Let me know what I'm grooving to. And when you go on social media, you also see lots of people from Osun State saying, our people took the money, but they voted however they really wanted to vote. And we have allegations of vote buying from both parties, from the PDP, from the APC. But we also have people on social media claiming that they collected the money, they voted however they really wanted to vote. Do you believe that that's what happened in Osun State? Now, of course, most politicians are crafty. They don't just give you the money. They want proof that you voted for their person, which is why if you're watching our live stream right now, I'm showing you footage of a police officer supervising, allegedly, snooping on voters at the polling booth to make sure that they were voting the way that they were told. If you're watching our live stream, I'm showing you that footage right now. You can see it for yourself. Facebook, Nigeria Info 99.3. YouTube, Nigeria Info FM. As you can see, the elections, had everything. It was a mixed bag. In some places, the vote buyers and riggers had their way. In other places, the voters stood up to them or played them wayo. But I really hope that Nigerians have seen that it can be done. It is possible to resist rigging, to resist vote buying. It is possible. What do you think about vote buying and resistance to vote buying in Osun State? 01465 7190 0700 993 993 993. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Yeah, President Sandra.
Good to have you on the show, sir. What's your name?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for the good job. This is Chris, your senior special advisor.
Welcome, Chris. Go
Sandra,
ahead.
you know when this thing rained, I think last year, this Otoge, it started it from Kwara, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told Otoge is coming in a different form and a different dimension.
Okay.
That is what is happening now.
Okay.
You know, for true people, I'm so happy for them. But I don't believe in taking money and vote your conscience. No. Reject that money.
Okay.
So you can talk. If they didn't perform, say you get my sister.
Okay.
Then for the man, the way he talked to people, you talk down on people. So I don't blame them. And I want to thank the president for allowing, you see, congratulate the man, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the president congratulated the man. So I'm really happy for him for that. The governor said he will contact the stakeholder in the party and say, if they go to court, I know they fit give them the, but for me, I think Oyetola should just hands up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, Chris. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon to you, sir. What's your name?
I'm Ezedun from Surrey.
Welcome, Mr. Doom.
It's huge. It's massive. Osun State have joined the League of States in Nigeria with sophisticated voters.
Okay.
Anambra number 1, Oyo State number 2, Edo number 3, Osun have joined. You see, Sandra, what affected Oyetola especially in 4 categories. 1, Muslim presidential ticket, number 1. 2, disunity of APC, the insult of Ademola and his group. 3, the attack of PDP members that went to visit the Atoju of Osogbo. 4, the insult of the Jagaban to other parties. You see, it's a very big lesson. It's a message that things are changing. You don't people for granted. Again, I commend the president for allowing the free and fair. I believe the president will conduct free and fair election in 2023. It's a doom from Sugar.
It's a doom. Thank you very much for calling. 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra. Good day.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
This is Olakunle.
Welcome, Olakunle.
Yes, for me, you have said, it's a referendum on politics, basically, for me. I felt APC, my party, didn't put their house in order, so it was basically on that part we lost.
Okay.
Oyetola is a fantastic performer. To me, he's an icon, and he has turned around the state based on what that state goes through. You know that state has a debt-to-revenue ratio of 781%, a net deficit monthly of about 22.4 billion. This man has, in all of that, been able to pay salaries unfetteredly for 4 years, paid part pension, paid part. He's been able to move the sustainability levels of the state from 31 to 13th. He's also been able to move IGR from 10 to about 19 billion or thereabouts. So he has done stellar well. But for politics, he's failed to play that part very well. And he had so much infighting amongst his people. Though for a part of it also has to do with Ashiwaju people and what they think about him and all of that. But, well, we've lost this. We've gone back home to sit down and look at it. We'll look up to 2023. But all I can say, as regards to coming to 2023, that we'll win all the Southwest. Confidently, I can say that.
Okay.
So thank you, Sandra, and have a great day.
Thank you very much for calling. 99.3, hello. Hello. Thanks for calling. What's your name, ma'am?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Esther.
Hi, Esther. Welcome.
I like your voice, so accommodating, so nice.
Oh, thank you. Welcome.
I don't know. Can I was given this number because in not really a dilemma, but I don't know. If people provide counselors for advice, right?
Oh no, we don't. We're a radio station.
Sorry?
We're a radio station, so no, we don't provide numbers for counselors.
So what? No, I didn't get that. You said you are what?
We are a radio station. We are Nigeria Info 99.3.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you're live on air right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
Oh my God. No. Please. I didn't even. Oh my God. Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Okay.
I thought I could get a counselor's number because I have a daughter. She's 10.
Okay.
But since I gave birth to her, I always told her that her father is late.
Okay, so here's what we can do, right? Stay on the line. Let me get your number, and then we'll give you a call after the show and see how we can help. Is that okay?
Oh, God bless you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for calling. Let's go to social media, see the comments we've got here. Clement says, it's just a repetition of what happened at the last election. PDP won. It was given to APC. Osun never wanted APC at first, so no party can impose their candidate anymore. Your work and your personality will tell more about you before people will vote for you for any position. All right, Clement. Thank you very much. We've got Khan Kazim, who says, it's good that people successfully voted out the government they're not satisfied with, but unfortunately, they are going from frying pan to fire. I wonder what Osun people will get from a dancing governor, someone that deliberately avoided the governorship debates for obvious reasons. That's not true. He attended the governorship debates. But Khan Kazim goes on to say, it's a pity. I've lost that message now. Okay, we'll come back. He actually attended the governorship debates. I remember because people were really stunned that he was able to answer some of the questions that he answered, coherently. People did not expect, somebody that is that jovial, that playful, always dancing whenever you see him on camera, to take the debate seriously and answer questions reasonably. So he attended the debate, at least one of the debates. I don't know if there were others that he missed. Anyways, we'll take a break. When we come back, what does the Osun result tell us about 2023? Let's dig deep into that question. What does the Osun result tell us about 2023? We'll have that conversation when we come back from this short break. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Don't go away.
Talk, news, and sports after this.
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those. Those that need to be fired are fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not a
custard all my friends dey rush go buy for market now since I tell them about am. Na 3 different helele flavors Laziz custard get vanilla, chocolate and milk. Na correct wakis for my family. Make you choose Laziz custard wey smooth wella and carry kpangba taste. Laziz custard, the ogbonge custard.
ITEL TV, it's time to enjoy better life with ITEL TV. Go for ITEL TV, buy ITEL TV, and enjoy ITEL TV. Wow, ITEL TV, the best for home offices and other places are of different types. 19 inches, 32 inches, and 43 inches with super bright and perfect sound quality. It's durable, also affordable. This is the best time to buy all range of ITEL TV. Don't buy just any TV. Buy ITEL TV. ITEL, enjoy better life.
Chairman, I want to charge my phone, but wait, you don't take why I see you for Bobby Joy. What did they happen?
My brother, I know they throw money like that again, I don't save all
Davudani for my future washing machine. You mean say you don't dey give Davido money? Nah, man, no be Davido. Now, Davudani Microfinance Bank. When you open a save and win account with Davudani, you fit to win Obonga prizes like a brand new Okada, 45-inch TV set, generator, deep freezer, and other boku prizes. To win, make you save up to 500,000 naira for 9 months for good package, 200,000 naira for 7 months for silver, and 50,000 naira for 5 months for bronze package. Now the Okada wey Musa win from Davodani Microfinance Bank with that. Where they go? And they go open Davodani Save and Win account. Sharp. The promo for this year don't start, and it go finish for January 31st, 2023. See and see apply, shall. For more to visit www.davodanimfb.com.
Relax, recharge, and take a break this summer. Find the best summer holiday deals to Dubai, London, Cairo, Florida, and many other amazing cities on wakanow.com. We've got you covered. Book now on wakanow.com or visit any of our travel centers near you. Take a break. Pick a city. Wakanow. Let's go.
There is something every woman gets when they become mothers. She knows when her family is in pain, and she knows better than to allow red moments linger. With fast-acting and effective M&B paracetamol tablet, the red one, and its pleasant tasting pineapple flavor syrup for children. She sends aches and pains far away from her family. Mothers who know trust May and Baker for its over 70 years of quality experience. Give aches and pain the red card with M&B paracetamol. If symptoms persist after 2 days, please consult your doctor. M&B paracetamol. Pain can't stop you.
This is not the typical bank ad where we only talk about zero balance and high interest rates. Picture this. Exclusive discount at select stores. With the Keystone Pink card, this picture becomes a reality. That's not all. Picture a beautiful resort with its breathtaking Instagram-worthy scenery. The cool, gentle breeze on your face. The champagne bubbling in your glass as the sun illuminates your skin. With the new PTA BTA Visa card, living this dream is easier. Visit any Keystone branch nearest to you or download the Key mobile app to get a Pink card, MasterCard, Visa card, or Verve card. At Keystone Bank, there's a card for everyone, no matter where you are. Keystone Bank. We grow together.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. What does the Osun result tell us about 2023? This is Nigeria Info 99.3. You're listening to Hard Facts. Before the elections, Bola Tinubu's camp insisted that APC would win Osun State, because Osun State is Bola Tinubu's backyard. Tinubu campaigned in Osun last week. We talked about him saying that people would labor until they die. You remember? That was during the campaign last week, before the elections. So for the APC to lose by tens of thousands of votes is making a lot of analysts rethink their electoral math. Because PDP supporters say that the Osun result is proof that Atiku can beat Tinubu in some southwest states, especially when people like Ademola are not completely on board. But Tinubu supporters say that Oyetola is not Tinubu and Adeleke is not Atiku. But Tinubu supporters are also asking, where was the president? Buhari was very detached from the Osun campaign. Some analysts say that this hurt the APC. Others say that the APC should not need Buhari to win Osun State when they have a sitting governor, they have the interior minister, they have the party national secretary, all from the state. And you also have the party's presidential flag bearer from the region. Some people even say that he's from the state. But does Buhari's detachment mean anything for the general election? A few months ago, he gave an interview to Channels TV and he was asked about the 2023 elections. And here's what he said.
2023 elections, what comes to your mind?
It's not my problem.
Not my problem. Is Buhari telling the APC, you are on your own? Talk to me, Lagos. 0700 993 993 993. Some people have said that it's actually a good thing that the president is not interfering, that the president is letting democracy play out, letting the politics play out how it will, how it wants to. What do you think about that? 99.3. Hello, good evening. Thanks for calling us.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good evening.
What's your name, sir?
And I want to remain anonymous.
That's fine. Welcome. Go ahead.
To me, we Nigerians are making a lot of mistakes.
Okay.
We use sentiment in voting, and at the end of the day, we have not gotten the right result in 1999.
Okay.
We don't look at the candidate. Who is the candidate? Where is he coming from? What has he achieved there? So that when we hand over the government or whatever to him, how is he going to handle it? To me, we saw the son of one of the gubernatorial candidates saying the same thing the father was saying during campaign, that dollar yapa, we have brought dollars. Are they telling us that dollar is more than Nigeria currency, or can they go to America and be spending naira? So you can see frivolity is too much in our election.
Okay.
So we should look at the candidate. What has he achieved? What can he achieve? Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. 99.3. Hello.
Okay. Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
Okay. Adrian from Ikoyi.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. So we're talking about the elections. I think what happened basically was a case of personality. I think the people were just more in love with Adeleke, and I think that kind of gave him the victory. That being said, the whole Buhari thing, I love that man. The Baba is a cruise. It's not his problem, and I think that's the truth. I think the party should be able to galvanize itself to be self-sufficient. We don't really, yes, there's power of incumbency. We should actually come into play. But we've seen the amount of crises that ensued, in getting the flag bearer, where even the VP could not get the ticket. So I think these are issues that obviously would affect the party in the long run.
Okay.
And it's possible. The election it's really an open election. I mean, if you want to look at the economic situation of the country, the people are disenchanted with government. The presidency is tired, in his own words. So I think these are issues that could actually make it a very, very open election. That is, if rigging is not an issue. So I think all the best to all the candidates, really. I believe would have a very, very
interesting election.
Very dynamic and different type of election.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. 99.3, hello.
Good evening, Sandra.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
My name is Robert.
Robert, welcome back.
The answer, the president's response to the journalist that he said the election is not his problem, was not his problem. From my own point of view, it's like he's annoyed, but he don't want to express it openly. One thing that will work against the Jagaban, let me put it that way, is the utterances. If you listen to Yoruba very well, like me, I understand Yoruba, though I'm not a Yoruba person.
Okay.
They have interpreted all these languages to him. It may just be. I watched the primary, the APC primary. The man was just sitting there, just observing. I know he has something in mind. You see, the president, whether it's bad or good, he has an influence in every election. Honestly, I must not lie. He has an influence. It was it not Obasanjo that should go raise up the hand of Yaradua that said everybody should step down, and everybody stepped down.
But isn't that tyrannical? Wouldn't doing that be tyrannical?
No, it's bad. In democracy, it's not supposed to be like that.
So it's a good thing that it's a good thing that Buhari. So it's a good thing that Buhari is staying out of this. Not interfering, isn't it?
Yes, of course. I know he's annoyed. If we Tinubu particular, they don't want to say it to him. The way I look at it from my own point of view.
Okay.
Thank you, my sister.
Thank you very much for calling, Robert. Now, let's talk about young people. Let's talk about who voted in Osun State. The largest voting bloc were people aged 18 to 34. They made up 39.7% of voters. 40%, more or less. The next largest block were people aged 35 to 50. 32%. Clearly, younger voters dominated the polls. I really want to know if you think this affected the results. And then when it comes to voter turnout, INEC accredited 827,000 voters on election day. More voters coming out on election day than in 2018 and in 2014. But it's a smaller percentage of registered voters. So the 2022 number is 42.3%. Compare that to 2014, where 54% of registered voters showed up on election day. So you can look at these numbers and you can look at them in two very different ways. On the one hand, you can say that the number of voters who showed up has gone up, and that's a good sign. On the other hand, you can say that the number of registered voters went up as well, but a smaller percentage of them actually showed up. And that makes you ask, where are all those people who got their PVCs but did not vote on Saturday? Are they waiting for the presidential election, or did they just get their PVC as an ID card? Lagos 0700-993-993-993. I know I have several questions this evening, but that's how I like to do. I like to come with all the questions, and just feel free to, latch onto any of them and give me the answers that you think address those questions, right? So what do you think happened in Osun State over the weekend? What do you think about the vote buying that was attempted and the resistance to the vote buying in Osun State? What does the Osun result tell us about 2023? The math that people mathed before the election, do you think they will go and remath it? Because people were asking, where was the president? But from day one, president has told us it's not my problem. And then I was also asking if you think that the non-involvement of Aregbesola and Osinbajo affected the APC in Osun State. 0700-993-993-993 01465-7190 01465-7190. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. We've got Twitter as well at Nigeria Info FM, and we've got YouTube Nigeria Info FM, and we've got Facebook Nigeria Info 99.3. Hello, thanks for calling us.
Hi, good evening, Sandra.
Good evening. What's your name, sir? Abednego, welcome.
Thank you. So, shout out to people who voted on Saturday, and they also watched their vote. It's good. The one word response, or the two-word response that the president gave is still shocking. Well, first and foremost, I commend what has happened, how people had to monitor their votes and everything. But really, I wish this was signed in 2019 to test this system. But I mean, it's fine. That's okay. Does this election speak volume as regards 2023? Not really. Not really. Because guess what? I think the people of Osun, this is like the last straw. So that's why they had everything possible to get this person out of the way. But in 2020, they could still give us a shocker again and go back to their regular status quo, telling me about the fact that, okay, now it's on a federal level. This is not on a state level. But on this state one, I think on the other hand, it might just be like, okay, this person has tried and tried and tried, so why don't we give him a shot at this thing? But I don't think it won't do so much in 2023. The Osun people will still be back to APC, or maybe it will also be divided, something of sort.
Okay. All right, Abednego, thank you very much for calling. On Facebook, we've got lots of thoughts. Let's take some of them. Adegorita Adebanjo says, the last caller said Oyetola was paying salaries. Can you please tell us the percentage that he was paying? And pensioners are dying every day due to failure to pay salary. Well, some people claim that Oyetola was paying half salaries. He wasn't paying full. We've got Tokwe who says, congrats to the good people of Osun State. They've spoken with their votes. Adejunwa Thomas says, Sandra, the will of the people was most assisted by the institution, INEC, which means if the institution is not corrupt, then the will of the people will stand. All right. Abby Amber says, I don't think it's wrongdoing for Adeleke voters in last Saturday's poll to be OB voters in the forthcoming presidential election. If anything at all, it's way to go if we truly want to usher in a new dispensation away from the old ways that held Nigeria down for too long. Voters in Osun poll have set the ball rolling. As we get to cast our votes in coming elections, the emphasis should be on persons of impeccable character, not parties. Big congratulations to Senator Ademola Adeleke, Governor-elect Osun State. Looking forward to Peter Obi's victory in the 2023 elections. All right, Mr. Ambo, thank you very, very much for your message. We've got someone that's saying, Alaba Alakpe says, please keep today's date in your archive and record today's show very well. Look, Tinubu 2023, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will win in all 30 local governments in Osun State with a wide margin. And all Southwest votes are for Asiwaju, including Lagos, Osun, Oyo, Ogun, Ekiti, Ondo, with big numbers of votes. All right. Alaba Alakbe with that message there. Let's quickly stroll over to WhatsApp and see the comments that we've got there very quickly.
Steve from Lekki says, Timbu mocked Buhari for losing elections 3 times before he helped him win in 2015. Buhari wanted him to prove his influence and he lost.
Whose message is that from? Steve?
Steve from Lekki.
All right, Steve. Thanks for your message.
Good evening, Sandra. Sandra, why do people vote for a politician into public office, but the politician does not use public health center? None of his children is attending public schools. This is why the governors are not doing anything about ASU strike.
All right. That's a different, next time don't read something that isn't related to what we're talking about. Thank you very much.
Okay. Now,
we've taken that message. It's from Alaba Alakbe.
All right. This one says, okay. I foresee the fall of APC because the leaders of the party failed to listen to advice, cry and complain of the populist. They should wait for the wrath of the masses they have abandoned. PDP is neither the option. I foresee upheaval, but God will see us through. Triple A from Ojo.
All right, Triple A. We've got a Denny Buku, Daniel, who says a lot contributed to the downfall of APC in Osun State. Number one, PDP haven't won some elections in some local governments in Osun State, just Oshogbo, Olorunda, and Ejigbo, due to the Aregbesola loyalists. They filled the place. But since APC think Aregbesola is nothing, that's why those Aregbesola loyalists opened those places for PDP. Adeni Ibukun with that message on Facebook. Let me come back to the phone lines. 99.3. Hello. Sorry about that. Call back if you can. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Good evening to you. What's your name?
Anonymous.
How guys, I do. I know your voice, and you've called before. So bye. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show, sir. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Charles. I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Welcome, Charles.
Hello.
Welcome, Charles. Go ahead.
Yes, it's a good one.
Okay.
But it's not yet to huru because we know that when it comes to the presidential election, it may not be as easy as it went in Osun, especially when it has to do with votes in the upper part of the country. So I want to congratulate the elected governor for the victory. But then again, people are saying that this guy, because he stayed away, Aregbesola, and that is why PDP got their way. But the truth remains that even when he supported the governor in the last election, Adeleke was leading until they used their influence to pressure INEC to declare the election inconclusive. And at the end of the day, the election was upturned to their favor. So I think, by and large, it has shown that PDP actually has a ground in Osun State. But like I said, it's not yet to huru. I will pray that if things are allowed to go the way it went in Osun State, it will be a good way to go in the next elections to come. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much for calling us. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, Sunday. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, okay. This is Kenny.
Kenny.
I'm not anonymous because I know you know my name too. I'm looking forward to 2023 election.
Okay.
Yeah, based on the fact that INEC they are now using beavers to conduct this election. I want to really know the vote worth of Northerners in 2023 because in the previous election we used to get 3 million, 4 million from Katsina, Kano due to the use of the incidence form. Now there's no more incidence form, so I really want to see the vote worth of these Northerners so that let me know what's happening in this country.
All right. Thanks for calling, Kenny. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Thanks for calling. I'm very well. What's your name, sir? Welcome. Go ahead.
Okay. Sandra, first of all, let me I want you to look at something, just like the last caller is talking about. In 2014, Australia had 54% voter turnout, and this one is about 42%. But Beavers is different from the other one. It was possible for people to use multiple voter cards the other time. So I think the figure of Beavers is more authentic and more reliable than the previous ones we have. So the 54% might not necessarily mean 54%. You get what I'm saying now?
Okay.
Exactly. So that's for that. Number one, now to Osun. I think APC had no business in that election. But I tell you, Tinubu lost that election carelessly.
Okay.
And the reason is this. Ademola brought Oyutola through the influence of Tinubu. And they did not even do a primary then. And they made him the governor. But when he came, he wanted to, rewrite all the things about Ademola. He was going after Ademola. And Tinubu was watching. The same to the Bishop Sunday. All of them could have settled that problem long time ago. But they failed to settle that problem. Meaning that they wanted to rubbish Ademola. You get it now? So, eventually, if you look at what happened in 2018, Mashood Adewale went to ADP. He got 50,000 votes. He was the former AD chairman in 2003. He was the SSD to Ademola. But this time around, they did not leave the party. They worked within the party and destroyed the party. And that is what happened. Normally, the shall axis, the nation axis, the Boko, PDP has no business there. But they just let, they just allowed a lot of things happen. So, again, another factor is the Omishori factor. How can a lot of people have their own perception of Omishori concerning Bola Ige's death. Whether you like it or not, people have what they believe.
Okay.
They now bring Omishori. So that is why a lot of people within Ademola camp left to work for the PDP.
Okay.
Normally, if things were okay, Oyetola could not have lost that election. But just they lost it carelessly, and I think the whole blame should go to Bola Tinubu.
Okay.
For the next year election, it's going to be more difficult for him right now.
For who?
That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. We've got Tochukwu who says the big takeaway from the Osun election is that Hope Uzodinma of Imo State will lose his re-election bid. Chima says the recent electoral law has improved elections in the country. Therefore, the people can now begin to develop interest in future elections. Ismail Alani says inclusiveness is democracy and democracy is inclusiveness. All right. Agulano Festus says the big takeaway is that truly our votes count. Benedict Fidelis says my takeaway is that Nigerians still want old parties in power, especially Osun people. Please call my two first name and leave the last one. It's a little too late for that. I already called. I don't know what I called, but thank you for your message. Let's go to WhatsApp. No new messages on WhatsApp. Okay, that's odd because I'm seeing messages here. Armstrong in Ikeja says What happened in Osun election is proof that Adeleke won in 2018. As a result, the people showed who they wanted, period. We've got Babatunde who says, is Labour Party not in Osun election? Peter Obi was there. Why are you not talking about Labour's failure? Well, because they failed. You talk about people that fail. You've got someone who says Oyetola paid full salary, not half. Increased the state's IGR from 10 billion in 2018 to 19.67 billion in 2021, and thus making Osun among the top 16 states with the highest IGR. Okay, so someone has already what's the word I'm looking for, mentioned this on the line, so there's no need to go over that comment again. Please tell Alaba Alakpe to wake up from his dream. Tinubu is not going anywhere. Sandra, what happened in Osun is that Oyetola is an economist. Osun people need money. He couldn't dole it out as expected, especially by those that worked for him in 2018. All right. So many thoughts coming in, but I wish we could take all of them, but we can't. Maybe Osun will feature again tomorrow on Road to 2023, because what does Osun mean for the Road to 2023? I'm Sandra Ezekwesili, Ezekwesili everywhere. Remember, we've reached out to all those who have made it into the live rounds of I Beg to Differ. Check your emails if you auditioned. If you know someone that auditioned, tell them to check their emails, please. Thank you very much. Up next is the newsroom. It's a really great show. You should stick around for that. Those were hard facts. Lagos, good night.
If you get business where they do, now Rain Money Business Loan Shop.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.